Welcome back to our channel. In today's session, we'll discuss about one more data structure, that is a stack. So this is also a linear data structure, and we'll see the implementation of the stack using Python. So far we have discussed about the single linked list, double linked list, and circular linked list. Now we'll see the stack. So we know that a stack is also known as last in, first out. Last in, first out. So whatever the element which has been inserted last, that will be removed first. Okay. So here the stack will be represented in this way, right? So the example for this stack is arranging coins one by one. Okay, arranging the coins one by one, so that we can remove the topmost coin first rather than last coin, right? So if you insert some element, that will be inserted here, and the next element should be inserted at the top of this element. So 20, so 30, so 40. So here this is the top, this is the top. So the main operations of stack are, so one is a push operation and another one is a pop operation. Push and pop. So push operation means insertion and pop operation means deletion. Deletion, right? So the insertion will be done at top. The insertion will be done at top. So if the stack is having these four elements, if you are trying to insert one more element, that element will be inserted here itself, not anywhere, right? So at the top of the stack. And deletion, this is also done at top. So that's why here we call it as a last in, first out. So last element which has been inserted should be removed first, right? So here we can implement this stack. So here the implementation. So here implementation can be done in two ways. One is using a list, another one using linked list. Linked list. So we can implement this stack using both the ways, by using this list or by using the linked list. So list we have discussed in our earlier sessions, right? So I'll post the link in the description. So we know that list will be in the form of a group of elements enclosed in square braces, and we know that there are a number of functions available for the list. So we'll make use of those functions in order to perform this insertion and deletion operation. So coming to this insertion operation, here two cases. One is the case 1, stack is empty. We need to find whether the stack is empty. So if the stack is empty, simply you can use the append function. So it will append the value to the stack. So we'll take some list, empty list, and we will append this element to the list. And case 2, not empty. Stack is not empty, and if you use the append function, automatically it will add after the given element. For example, if you append 10, so the 10 will be appended to the list, and immediately after that, if you append 20, then 20 will be inserted here, but in the stack the 20 should be inserted at the top, not the end. Okay, so here append function will append the element at the end of the list, but here we need to append the value at the beginning. So in order to insert the value at the beginning, not the end, we are going to use an insert function. So we know that insert function will take two arguments. One is the position and the element. So here give the position 0, which means the starting index, right? 0 and element. So that automatically the element will be inserted on the 0th element, 0th index. So simple code for insertion. So actually the stack is very simple using the list concept. There is no complicated, no complex code. So very simple, two cases. One is stack is empty, just give the append. If stack is not empty, just use the insert method, so that mainly we are using this insert method to insert the element at the beginning, not the end. Append will add the element at the end. Coming to the deletion process. So here we are having a lot of things, right? Lot of functions. We can use a remove function, del function, okay, pop function, right? So here a pop function will remove the last element. That means 20. But here the pop function should delete the element. The pop operation should delete the element from the top. That means the top of the element should be deleted. So for that purpose, we can use a remove function. Okay, we can use a remove function, or simply you can use a del function. Del list of, simply use a 0. Automatically the first value, that the value which resides at index 0 will be get deleted, that is a top. So always we need to increment this top. So this is just only one statement. We are deleting by using the del function. If you know the element, then we can use a remove function. If you know the element, you can use a remove function. If you know the index, you can remove this one. If you want to delete the end, you can go with the pop, or simply you can also use a pop of 0, which will remove the element available in this 0 index. So you can use either del function or pop function in the deletion operation. So whatever we are doing here, the top should be updated. So either insertion or deletion, okay, push operation or pop operation. So top should be changed. Okay, top should be changed. Simple. This is also not complex. So you can simply assign top is equal to some list of 0. Obviously the list of 0 is the first element. So the first element will be assigned to the top itself. And coming to the display function. Display. Okay, display means just we need to display all the elements of the stack. So display, in order to display, we can use the iterative statements. So for element in list, simply print element. That's it. All the elements of the list, that means the stack, will be printed on the screen. So it's a very simple implementing the stack using list. So this is using list. Stack using list concept. Right? So only two operations, push operation and a pop operation. Push means insertion, pop means deletion. Right? So hope you understood. So let's stop here. Now we will move on to the interpreter. I will show the execution of this stack, the complete stack implementation using list. So let's move on to the interpreter.
Hello friends, so just now we have seen the theoretical part of stack. So we have seen two different operations, push and pop, and how we can insert the element and how we can delete the element. Now we will execute the code, right? So first let us take one list named stack. Stack is equal to, so we can use a list function so that it will create an empty list, and then iterate the loop, because we'll give the push operations and pop operations, right, multiple times. So I'll go with a while one, so which is an infinite loop, so we can break at particular moment, right, break the loop. So here I'll give the menu for all the operations, So here I'll give enter the option from below. /n gives next line, so 1 for push operation, /n, and 2 for pop operation. I'm just giving the menu, right? So we can enter 1 for push operation and 2 for pop operation, and after that we can go with the third one, 3 for display. Okay, and next you can enter any number, right? Enter any key to exit, any two to exit, right? So this is a menu, just we are displaying the menu. Okay, now based upon this input we have to read the input. So str, I'll go with the input function. So whatever the operation we required, that will be read here. And now if str is equal to 1, that means if 1 is entered, okay, 1 is entered by the user, so I'll go with the print push operation and call the function, right? Push function, call the function. We need to write the function definition later, right? So then else, sorry, elif, again we need to check whether str is equal to 2. That implies, so 2 for pop operation. So pop operation, that means a deletion operation. Again go with the pop function. Next, elif str is equal to 3. Then display operation. So use a display function. So we need to write these three functions. Else, that means if user enters any one other than this 1, 2, 3, or simply you can print exit from program and simply you can break. Okay, automatically it will come out from the while. That's it. So this is the menu we can get. Now we need to write a different operation, that means a push, pop and display functions, and we know that in Python we have to write all the functions above the main. That means first we need to start with that one, def push operation. I'll go with the push operation. Push means just insertion. So insertion, we need to take the element first. So n is equal to int input. We need to display, we need to display thing. So enter the element to be inserted into stack, right? So it will prompt for the user to enter the element. So whenever the user enters into n, so first we need to check. So here insertion can be done in two ways, in two different cases. One is the append method, another one is the insert function. So append function should be used only if the stack is empty, because append function will always insert the element at the end of the stack, right, end of the list. So we need to check if length of a stack is equal to 0, then we can use append function, right? So stack dot append of n. Else, that means the second case. So you can go with the stack dot insert function. So 0th index, insert the element in 0th index, and what is the element here? 0, and after that just print the message that element is inserted into stack, right? Just that's it. Okay, so if the element, if the stack is empty, so here we have taken stack, yes, stack as a list. So if the stack is empty, automatically we are using append function, or else you can simply use a insert function itself, no problem. Okay, you can use a insert function itself. And here then go with the pop function. That means we need to delete the element from the stack. So here also we have to check for two cases. One is if the stack is empty, it should display the stack is empty, because we can't delete any element from the empty stack, right? So if length of a stack is equal to 0, that implies stack is empty. Else, that means if there are more than one element, simply display the element which has been deleted. So what is deleted? Stack of 0. That means a 0th index. That means the topmost element will be deleted here, right? So stack of 0 is deleted from stack. That means the first element, which element has been deleted, that we are printing, and we have to write the operation here. So that is del stack of 0. That means a stack of 0th element will be deleted. Okay, that's it. Two cases. One is stack is empty, otherwise we can use a del or pop function, pop of 0. Okay, or you can use a pop of 0. So here you can use pop of 0, right? So any statement is no problem. That is all about our pop operation. Now display. So def display operation, that's also very simple. So we can use a iterative statement. So here also we need to check two cases. If the stack is 0, the length of the stack is 0, the stack is empty. So I'll copy the same thing here. And else, that means if the stack contains more than one element, more than 0, that means at least one element, we need to print the elements. So I will display this thing. So elements of a stack are, so for use a iterative statement for element in stack, so just a print element, right? So print element. So after that, just display the top of the element. Print top of the stack is, so simply it is nothing but 0th index, stack of 0, right? Okay, so this is a display function, simple one. So that's all. This is the implementation of stack using a list. So you can execute this one. So first it will display all the options. So if user enters 1, it will go with the push operation. It will go with the insertion. And if the user enters 2, the pop operation will be get executed. If the user enters 3, display function is executed. And if for any other number other than 1, 2, 3, it will break the loop. It will come out from the loop. Okay. Right, see, execute. So see, you can observe the complete menu, the operations. So I'll go with the 1 push operation. See, 1 push operation, enter the element to be inserted into stack. I'll go with the 10. So again, see, 10 is inserted into stack. Okay, 10 is inserted into stack, and then again enter the option from below. So you can display the stack value, or you can insert more number of elements. I'll go with the 1. Again, I want to insert one more element. So again, enter the element into stack. So 20. Now 20 is inserted into stack. You can observe here. Again, enter the option from below. So go with the 3 display function. Display. So you can observe the element of stack are 20, 10. Right. So first inserted element is 10, and the second inserted element is 20. So 20 is at the top. So you can observe here, top of the stack is 20. That means last inserted can be removed first. So if you want to delete this one, go with the second operation pop. So you can observe pop operation, 20 is deleted from stack. So what is the top value? 20. So 20 will be deleted from the stack. And again, if you display this one, so you can observe the elements of stack are 10, and the top of the stack is also 10. And again, if you apply the second operation, so again 10 is deleted from the stack, and if you want to display, so it will give stack is empty. Display operation, the stack is empty because stack doesn't have any elements, right? And if you give 4, automatically it will exit from the program. It will exit from the program. So in order to give some space, so you can use print. Okay, so that, right. So if you go with a 1, so I'll go with the 10. Enter the option below. 10 is inserted into a stack. Enter the option below. So I'll go with the 1 and 20, 1, 30, 1, 40, 1, 50. So I have inserted totally 5 elements, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. But if you display the elements will be arranged in the last in first. I mean, last inserted will be at the topmost. That means 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. So you can observe 3. See, display 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, and top of the stack is 50, right? And go with the second pop operation. 50 is deleted from the stack. Again pop operation, 40 is deleted from the stack, and display, then it will be 30, 20, 10, 10, and the top of the stack is 30, right? And in the display function also you can use a print so that it will be good, right? So hope you understood this one. So this is the different operations of stack, push, pop, and display functions, right? So very simple. We are using just a append function and insert function, and here we are using some delete and pop. That's it. So here we are using a list concept to implement the stack. So hope you understood this one. Let's stop here, and if you are having any doubts regarding these operations, feel free to post your doubts in the comment section. Definitely I will try to clarify all your doubts. If you really enjoyed my session, like my session, share my session with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching. Thank you very much.